Hello and welcome to Hero Arts. Today we are going to take a look at the different stamp sets that Hero Arts has to offer, including clear stamps, cling background stamps, wood mount stamps, and also how to clean them and the different tools available. Hero Arts offers a large variety of clear stamps that are made from genuine photopolymer, which is non-toxic and biodegradable and beautifully transfers ink. This is an example of a color layering stamp set, and on the back of the packaging will give you a guide on how to layer your image. This is a 6x8 clear stamp, also a color layering stamp set, part of the Heroscapes collection, and once again on the back of the packaging will show you how to layer up your image to create a beautiful scene. When you first remove your stamp set from the packaging, there may be a sticky dot that is attaching the stamp set to that paper guide insert. All you need to do is just gently remove this, and then you can rub your finger over that sticky dot to remove it. Hero Arts also offers storage pockets in a variety of sizes that you can store your stamp sets and coordinating dies in. Simply lift the flap of the storage pocket and place your stamp set inside. If you would like to keep the guide for reference, all you need to do is trim off the very top of that insert. That way it will fit inside your storage pocket perfectly. Some of the stamp sets also have coordinating dies available that once you trim apart, you can place on top of the magnet sheets and store these inside your storage pockets as well. So everything is nice and neat and put together and ready for your next crafty project. We also carry the large storage pockets that fit the 6x8 stamp sets perfectly. Once again, if you'd like to keep that guide, you can trim off the top and insert that into the storage pocket, and then also place a smaller magnet sheet with the coordinating dies inside your pocket. These larger storage pockets are also great for fitting the cling background stamps. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to stamp your images, starting with using some clear blocks. Hero Arts offers a variety of sizes in the clear acrylic blocks, which also have white grid lines on them to help you align your images and sentiments. There are also some stamp positioners on the market that do help with stamping your images. I'm going to start with the Misty stamping tool today and stamping an image from the color layering bunny. The first thing you'll do is remove that protective backer sheet from your stamp set and carefully peel up the image that you want to stamp. You will then place this down on your cardstock that you have placed in the stamping positioner and close the door of the Misty to pick up your stamp. One recommendation when you have a brand new stamp set is to condition your stamp to get a better impression. You can do that by either inking it up with an embossing ink or just simply rubbing your hand over the stamp. This is going to help remove anything left over on the stamp from the manufacturing process. Then you can choose an ink color of your choice. I am using the Hero Arts Intense Black ink today. You would just ink your stamp set up, moving that all around the stamp image to make sure everything is covered in ink. Close the door of the Misty and then put some pressure on the door to stamp this down and transfer that image onto your cardstock. One of the benefits of using a stamp positioner like the Misty tool is that if you don't get a clear impression the first time, you can ink it up again and stamp that down since your cardstock is still in the same place and your stamp set is still in the same place. To clean your stamps, Hero Arts offers an ultra clean cleaner in a spray bottle and also two sizes of a double scrubber. We have a larger double scrubber, and when you open this up like a book, there is a pad on each side of the door. One side is a little thicker than the other and also has a notch cut out of the corner. This is helpful so that you can just pick this up out of the case and take this to your sink and rinse it off. We also offer a compact scrubber, which is great for traveling. The double scrubber and compact scrubber are great for using when you have stamps on your acrylic blocks. A handy tool that's available when you are using a stamping positioner is the scrubber block, and this has a same kind of pad on it that you would find in the double scrubber. This is removable, so once it is dirty, you can just simply pull this off and wash that off in the sink. Once that pad is clean and dry, you can just simply attach this back onto your block. I'm going to use this scrubber block to clean my bunny stamp that is still in my stamp positioner. To do this, I'm taking the Ultra Clean and spraying a little bit onto that pad, flip this over, and then I'm going to gently rub over my image. The pad on this really gets in those fine lines of the stamp set and cleans it thoroughly. Then you would just carefully peel up the stamp and you can place this back onto the carrier sheet. The carrier sheets have an outline of the image so you know exactly where it will go to fit back on. If you prefer to stamp with an acrylic block, you would just need to place your sentiment or image face down onto your cardstock. Find a block that fits the size needed for the sentiment or image and just simply place your block over that and pick that up. Once again, make sure to either rub your finger over it or stamp up in the embossing ink to condition your stamp. Then simply pick the ink pad of your choice, stamp this down into the ink pad, and then you can line this up on your cardstock. There are grid lines on the blocks to help you align your sentiments straight. Apply some pressure to stamp your image, and then you can use the double scrubber to clean your block. This is where the scrubber pads come in handy. You would need to just spritz some Ultra Clean down onto the scrubber pad, take your block and just gently rub that in that area, and then on the other side of the pad, you can clean it off and remove any of that residual cleaner. Here is a card example using the color layering bunny on a card. Next, we're going to take a look at wood stamps, and there is a variety of these offered by Hero Arts. The wood stamps have hand-cut, deeply etched rubber held together with a foam mount and attached to a wood block. No additional tools are needed. These are ready to stamp. All you need to do is grab a piece of cardstock, and there are two ways that you can ink up your wood block stamps. You can either stamp your image right into the ink pad, or flip your block so the image is face up and take your ink pad to the image itself. Then all you need to do once your image is inked up is just flip this over, place this over your cardstock to center it, and then push down and make sure to apply pressure to get the entire image transferred to the cardstock. Red rubber stamps provide beautifully etched designs and a wonderful transfer every time. I can quickly clean this by using my scrubber block and rubbing that over the area. Now we are going to take a look at the Cling background stamps. These are large enough to cover an A2 card and can be rotated in any direction. These, once again, have the deeply etched rubber, but these are only foam. They are not attached to any wood block. There are two ways you can ink up this image. First, by placing this face up on your work surface and taking your ink pad and inking up your image. Then take your cardstock and place it over your background stamp. I typically will start towards the bottom and then just gently place this down over the image and apply some pressure to transfer that ink. You want to make sure your cardstock is not shifting or your image will be distorted. Then carefully peel up your cardstock to reveal your stamped background. Another way to stamp these background stamps is by using a stamping tool like the Misty. This one, you would need to remove the foam insert that is usually included in the Misty stamping tool. Then you peel off that backer that is on the Cling stamps, place this in the Misty tool face down, and then you can close the door of the Misty, and this will stick to the door and pick up just like a clear stamp set. Place your cardstock inside of the Misty stamping tool, and then you can ink up your background stamp with the ink color of your choice. Once again, I will be using the Hero Arts Intense Black ink. Then close the door of the Misty and apply pressure all around the background stamp. Now, once again, if you find you did not get a good transfer the first time, you can leave everything in place and stamp that down again, applying pressure to the area that is needed. I can use the scrubber block to gently go over my background to clean this off. Peel this up from the door of the Misty and place back onto that carrier sheet. And I'm going to wipe it dry with a towel and then place it back into my storage pocket. This stamp set was the Antique Hero Map bold print, and here's a look at a card example using that in combination with some clear stamps. One more thing I'd like to show you is the Heroscape. So for this example, I will be using the Lily Pond Heroscape, which is a layering stamp set. You can use the insert as a guide to show you each layer, how it lines up, and some color possibilities. Following along with that guide, I'm going to place the first layer of this particular image onto some white cardstock. This is going to stamp the water of our layering image. Then I'm going to prep that stamp once again by just rubbing my hand over it to condition it. And I'm going to ink it up with a dark teal ink. This is part of the reactive line from Hero Arts. I'll make sure my image is fully covered in ink, and then I can stamp this down, closing the door of my Misty and applying pressure to transfer that image to my cardstock. I will clean this stamp set, remove it, place it back in the packaging, and I'm going to line up the next layer of my image, which is going to be the lily pads. Following along with the example on the packaging, this is going to be stamped in a light green. So once again, I had prepped that by rubbing my hand over it, inking this up with a light green ink, and applying pressure to stamp this down. Each layer lines up nicely with the previous. Then I will line up the lines for the lily pads that I will be stamping in a dark green ink. Then I'll come in with the first layer of the flowers, inking that up in a light pink. And then the details, which is our last layer, I will stamp in a darker color, which this one is going to be a purple to complete our lily pond scene. Here is a card example using the full stamp set of the Lily Pond Heroscape. I hope you found this tutorial helpful in using the Hero Arts Cling, Clear, and Wood Mount stamps and how to use them and clean them.